Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com, and this is my overview of the RTR Grille with LED accent vent lights that's available for all 2015 and newer S550 Mustangs. This overview is going to cover a few topics with the RTR Grille, like the different options with this grille as well as the install. The install for this one is a simple one. It's a 1 out of 3 wrenches, but we'll talk more about that later on. The RTR Grille with LED accent and vent lighting is going to be something that an S550 owner should check out if they're looking to do something a little bit different styling-wise, or if they're just looking for some of that RTR statement styling. I mentioned some options earlier, and I wanted to explain that before I got into any details with the grille. There are a few different ways that you can purchase this grille. You can purchase just the upper with the lights, just the lower, or a combo of the upper with the lights and the lower, so you match all the way around and complete the package. But there's another option too, which may be very good news to some of you. You also have the option of purchasing just the lights if you want to. So if you've already purchased the RTR Grille without the LED lighting, you can just pick up the lighting and complete the look. So this is the same upper grille with accent LED lighting that's included as original equipment on the RTR Mustangs. You can see it's the same 3-window design, and it's going to eliminate the stock pony that's normally in the grille. Both the upper and lower grilles are complete replacements of the factory grille, not overlays, and they're both actually going to help increase some airflow to the ride if you compare them to the stock grilles. Getting into the LED accent lighting some more, obviously there's going to be lighting around the vent openings, and the accent lights are going to plug into the factory headlight harness. You won't have to cut or splice, but I'll get more into the install later. Plugging the accent lighting into the factory harness means that they'll be automatically activated with the daytime running lights, so if the car is on, the accent lights will be on. This grille is going to work with the stock front fascia, so it'll work for the V6, the EcoBoost, and the GT, as long as you have the stock front end. One thing that I did want to note though is that the lower grille, just the lower, is not going to work on cars that have the adaptive cruise control. This is because the control is mounted in the lower grille and the RTR Grille would interfere with it. When it comes to price, it really all depends on what you end up looking for. The combo kit of the upper with the lights and the lower grille together is going to cost pretty close to the $750 mark. If you wanted just the upper grille, that's about $550 by itself and about $200 for just the lower grille. The lights by themselves are going to cost close to the $300 mark, so it's safe to say that you definitely save a few bucks by purchasing the kit, and that if you wanted to purchase just the lights, you're going to be paying a pretty penny for them. The install here is an easy one. It's a 1 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter, and the time for the install will change a little bit depending on if you're installing both the upper and the lower grille, or just one or the other. But assuming that you're installing both, I'm going to say that this will take about 2 hours to complete. You will need to drill in a bit to drill out 3 mounting holes for the lights in the grille, but that's really easy and simple, so nothing you have to worry about. If you want, you can start by getting the RTR Grille ready to install. So you drill 3 mounting locations for the accent lights, but RTR has the locations pre-marked for you already. The accent lights are held in by the supplied hardware, and then you'll need to mount the control box to the back side of the grille. There's double-sided tape on the back, so it just sticks into place. You will need to remove the front fascia to complete the install, so you just want to jack in some stands or a lift to elevate the car some. Removing the front fascia isn't hard. There are a lot of clips and some screws that hold it into place. The fascia will then just pop off and you pull the sides near the headlight. And getting the top factory grille out isn't as hard as you might think it is. There's a soft gasket that comes out with a screwdriver, and then you can remove the plastic clips that are along the edge. The new grille will pop into place using the supplied hardware from RTR, and then the center bumper soft gasket goes right back in after the new grille. To integrate the lights, you'll just need to unplug the headlight harness from the back of the headlight, plug the supplied harness into the headlight, and then piggyback the factory harness onto that. You might need to tuck the harness up into the frame rail to keep it all up and safe, and that's all it's going to take. Wrapping things up here with the RTR Grille, this is the OE grille for the RTR Mustang, and it comes complete with the LED accent lighting around the vents. The lighting is completely plug and play, and the accent lights will illuminate when the car is on and the running lights are active. This is very easy to install, and you can check it out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.